Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video, we will refute a Muslim Abdul about the marrying or the marriage of young girls. Now the Muslims always they try to find an excuse for the faith of their prophet. But you know the weird of Muslims that always they have a problem with the intelligence. You know, when you want to defend, I don't know, like Muhammad, he should hire better lawyer. I think the lawyers of Muhammad, they are very stupid. Now in this video he tell you stories from Europe where kings who marry like a very young age, like one of the example they gave, it was, I'm not sure if this is true or not, they said 9. Now let us say, for the sake of argument, a king, he did that, he's a filthy guy. Bringing to me 2 filthy people will not make you good. If you say to me, I can show you right now, there's thousands of people that are child molester, that will not make your prophet good. What we have in the story of Muhammad is totally different, because this is a prophet of God, and Muslim, they practice what he practiced, which means by him marrying a child, every Muslim until today, he married children. But just to show you how stupid the defense of Muhammad, the lawyers of Muhammad, listen to this, what this idiot is saying. And that is specifically about Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ.
Married as soon as they reach puberty.
Mary, peace be upon her, gave birth to Al-Masih ibn Maryam, or Jesus, when she was only 13 years old.
Just wait. Mary, she gave birth to Jesus when she was 13 years old. However, there is nowhere in the Bible it says that. You can tell me whatever source you get this from, a library of etc., library of Catholic. Those things we don't approve it. However, let us say for the sake of argument, Mary, she was 1 day old. Just for the sake of argument. You forgot, you Muslims, that Mary, she gave birth when she is a virgin? Like, how stupid this argument is. According to Islam, Mary, she never get married. Never, never. Joseph does not exist in the Quran. Joseph does not exist in the Quran. According to Islam, there is no Joseph. According to Islam, there is only Mary. And Mary, she was a virgin. So what does this have to do with this? It is the stupidity of Islam again. This is the chapter 19, and you can read the verses in front of you. When the angel or the Spirit of God came to Mary and appeared in front of her as a perfect man. By the way, it's not an angel, it says a spirit. Alright? So we sent to her our spirit and appeared to her in the front. This is a translation here, says an angel, no problem, we will go with it, no problem, it's not the topic now. So he appeared to her, and then he said to her, you are going to have a holy son. Remember, the Quran says Jesus is holy, Muhammad is not holy. Muhammad, the Quran says that Allah, he forgive Muhammad for his past sin and his coming sin, because Muhammad is a sinner. However, Jesus, even before his birth, was called Holy Son. Now why Jesus is Holy Son? Because he is the Son of God. Otherwise I challenge Muslim to tell me why. However, that's not our topic. Our topic is to mention that Mary, she was 13 years old when the Quran agree that Mary, she was a virgin. So what's the point of saying she is 13? Let us say she was 1 year old. Let us say she was 1 second old. This has nothing to do with marriage. So you see how the stupidity, we are talking about Muhammad marrying a child. Her name is Aisha. She was 6 years old playing with her dolls. What does this have to do with Mary? Nothing. But the stupid Abduls, they cannot come with better solution. So they start quoting for you. There is a king in the history of Europe at that time. You know, there's a king who used to have sex with their own sister. So what? Those are filthy kings. What does this have to do with God? What does this have to do with morality? If a filthy king, he did that, why your prophet do that? Are you saying your prophet is a filthy like that king? Thank you very much. Muhammad, he had many wives. Even the king you name for me his name in Europe, at least that was his only wife, which is proving to me that he have a mental issue. Because when a man, a grown man, he marry a child, he must be mental. He have sickness. It's called pedophilia. So the pedophilia is you, or pedophile is the someone who have a sexual desire for kids, and that is your prophet. But when you mention Mary and you say Mary, in the case of Mary, she gave birth. You see, he did not say she got married. He said she gave birth in the age of 13. So let us say this was true. In order for her to give birth, she had to be a woman, because a woman only can give birth, which means, like physically, she had to be able to do so. However, the Quran says that Mary, she was not a child, because here we go. She is speaking with God, discussing with God, how I can have a son when I am a virgin? That is not what a kid will say. A kid would not know even what a virgin mean. If we go and read the story of Aisha, we will find the following. Aisha, she was playing with her dolls when they told her, you became the wife of Muhammad. And she became his wife when she is playing with her dolls. And by the way, in this hadith, you will see where Muhammad, he got the story of the horse with two wings. There's many hadith of them. However, here you will see Aisha, I used to play with my dolls in the presence of the Prophet. So now she is a Prophet wife, and she is playing with her dolls. In the story of Mary, we see she is speaking to God, saying to him, how I'm going to have a son when I am virgin? This is a child playing with her doll here. In the case of Mary, obviously she is a lady. She is not scared from the angel or the Spirit of God, as the Quran is saying. She is she have a discussion with this Spirit of God, and she is asking very smart questions. Here, what we see, a little girl playing with her dolls in the front of the Prophet. And how old she was? She was 6 years old. Do you see it? She was 6 years old. Come on. And when you say Mary, when she gave birth, not when she got married, because this is not about marriage. She gave birth as a virgin. She gave birth in the age of 13, according to what he said. And then we see that Aisha, she was 6 years old. Do you know what the difference between 13 and 6? Remember, the story of Mary have nothing to do with this, because Mary, she did not get married according to the Quran. And even according to the Bible, Mary, she gave birth to Jesus when she was 13, according to what he said. I'm not going to investigate that. I will go with it. So, in order for Mary to have the second son, she had to be 14, at least 15, if we go with this theory. And that is the double of the age of Aisha. Twice and more, actually, twice and a half. Aisha, she is 6 years old, playing with her dolls. So, in order to defend their prophet, they start quoting for you a story of false, filthy kings who marry little children. Then we will find, actually, the Quran not only teach Muslims, not only Muhammad did this, Muslims, they practice it. Even the Quran have a verse about divorcing children, not only marrying children. If you go to the chapter of divorce, chapter 65, verse number 4, you will see here speaking about that those women who they are in divorce, if you divorce a woman, they have to wait for 3 months, all right? But what about those women who they have never have their period? Why? Read with me. Divorcing women who they are children. Why they don't have their period yet? Because don't have menstruation, because they are too young. Not young, they are too young. So they don't have their menstruation because they are too young to have it. It's going to take them years before they can have the menstruation. So we cannot say wait for them until they have menstruation, because it doesn't make sense. They are kids. So Islam teach. Don't tell me this was in the old days and now it's not. No, it's allowed in Islam today. This is why Muslims today, they marry children, because Muhammad, he did, and no Islamic country dare to say, if they are following the Islamic rules, to say that this is wrong. Because if they say that wrong, it means the Quran is wrong. It means Muhammad is wrong. It means Islam is filthy. So I advise the Muslims to find a better lawyer, because the lawyers who defend Muhammad are a stupid fool, obviously, to compare between Mary, who supposedly, according to the Quran, a virgin giving birth. What does this have to do with getting married? Very stupid logic, very dummy. And quoting for me the names of etc. of people who did marry children, that will not make your prophet a good guy. That will make him filthy like they are. Thank you very much. God bless you. And don't forget to read my books if you like to learn more about Islam. And don't forget to visit our website, investigateislam.com. We have articles there, videos. Feel free to join. You can subscribe to our Facebook. And if you ever lost my videos on Facebook, you do not know which account I am having right now, you can always go to the website here, and we will post on Facebook or in the website what is the new account for YouTube I have right now. God bless you, and thank you very much.